interactive metronome training it's basically like taking your brain to the gym. There's things that you do in your day-to-day life to try and sharpen up, but when you go to a regular gym, you have a trainer, and that trainer is there with certain goals. They are taking you through step by step. It's a very incremental program. But in the end, you get the results that you need. Some of the reasons that people come for interactive metronome training is because they have trouble with concentration, with focus. Sometimes they have issues with self-regulation or impulse control, which means things can come out of their mouth before they have a chance to self-edit. It can be for the classroom or for the workplace. So one of the nice outcomes that I've seen was one of the students I worked with had transitioned into middle school, and that she had an IEP, and she was having some concerns about transitioning and all of the other things that brought her to Timing for Life in the first place. I heard from her mother, and it ended up that it was no problem at all after having gone through the sessions. She ended up being released from the IEP and was on her way to success in the classroom. The researchers believe that with interactive metronome training, the brain is being synced up at the millisecond level. And the best way to think of that is think of going to listen to an orchestra. If some of the members of the band are playing too fast and others are coming in after the beat, it's just not sounding right. It's not the way that it should be. And it's the same way with your brain. You want it to function at its best. You want all the areas of the brain to be communicating effectively. And that's what happens with interactive metronome. So many people haven't heard of it. They've heard of the different drugs that are advertised on TV for various conditions. And they don't realize that metronome is out there and that they've taken brain scans, they've taken functional MRIs, they can see that the brain physically changes. You don't always have to be at that point where your life is unraveling to come and use interactive metronome training. Sometimes you just know that there's something that needs to change, and this is the place to start doing that. My name is Mary Schlesinger, and I'm the owner and the interactive metronome trainer at Timing for Life.